Hey everyone, I want to talk for a minute about one of the upcoming scams that you're going to see during this holiday season. And that is scams involving social media. Well, you know how some gifts are just, well, really popular during the holiday times and you can't seem to get one, they're not available anywhere. They sell out at the stores in just a couple of seconds. Well, these are great tools for bad actors, these cyber criminals, to use to start running scams on people. A lot of times they may have a story about accidentally buying two of them at the same time. The other story that I see a lot of times is, we purchased this, it was going to be a gift for the family, but then something came up that was financially difficult, so we're not going to be able to keep it. So what do? They end up selling it on one of these marketplaces. Now, normally we may blow these off as scams. We may see them and think, yeah, that is undoubtedly a scam. But what if it's posted by somebody you actually know? Well, this is a problem with social media, where these bad actors, these cyber criminals, they love to take over social media accounts and then use them to sell items that don't exist. From puppies to PlayStations, all kinds of things get listed on social media marketplaces, especially around the holiday times. To keep from having your account used to rip off friends and family and maybe colleagues or other people that you know on social media, it's important to not reuse passwords across multiple sites. A lot of times what will happen is one website will get breached, the usernames and passwords stolen from that, and then they use them to try to log into other accounts, from banks to social media. And because as people we tend to reuse passwords, well, they commonly are able to get into some social media accounts. They then change the recovery email address and the phone numbers associated with the account so you can't quickly get them back. In the meantime, they immediately post these scams and get people to purchase them from somebody they trust. That's a big problem. Another thing you can do is to protect your accounts with something called multi-factor authentication or two-factor authentication, 2FA. You'll see this in most social media accounts security settings, and what it'll do is it's going to require you oftentimes to enter a code as well, kind of like what we get with the banks. We're used to seeing that when you do your login, then you get a code, and you enter that as well. So this extra step goes a long ways towards thwarting bad actors who are trying to steal social media accounts. So listen to your instincts, to your gut feelings. Think about if this deal is too good to be true. Don't pay through things like Cash App or PayPal's friends and family that don't have some sort of protection against scams. You're best off, if you can, to pay them in person when you pick up the item. So listen to your gut, listen to your instincts, and stay safe out there this holiday season.